Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright Justice for All, where we're slightly wondering what to do next as we search for Pearl Fay. We've talked to Morgan Le Fay as much as we want, but at this point in time we're just looking around still, hoping to find out what on earth we're doing. So with that said, hopefully we'll find her along the Winding Way or the Crane Village or somewhere like that. Or we've got something else to do in the meantime. Of course, nothing's going on at the moment, so that makes us wonder. There's something else to do here. I don't think there's anything to do back at the Wright Law Offices. Why does they keep trying to make me go and examine? I don't want to go and examine. I want to go the Winding Way and see if we can find Pearl Fay. But if we can't find Pearl Fay, then there's something else we need to do. Which seems to be the case at this point in time. So let's look around, eh? Nothing seems to have changed here. Nothing seems to be different here. And such is the way of Phoenix Wright, we end up searching through the place. Nothing to talk to you about, probably nothing to present, like the Magatama maybe? But we're not really wanting to give that to you, are we? Oh my! What is it? That is Mystic Mayor's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry. Return it to Mystic Mayor at once. Yes, madam. Why did it feel like I was being scolded by my own mother right just now? Well, that I was not. But that doesn't do anything, I don't think. So there must be something to examine within here. If anything. Let's check down here. There is some empty space behind the folding screen, because we haven't checked there then. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Nope, nothing. Well, it's time to examine the world and see if it works. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole! Because this had been made by a bullet. I didn't see a hole. I just started examining things and I was wondering what was going on. Phone screen added to the court record. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Mayor I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Mayor. I will tell her. Okay then. Whew. Indeed. Well, we got it to move, but we added something to the court record as well, so that seems important. About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Which is interesting, because if the position of the room was Mayor and the Doctor, then that would be shot from behind the screen where we've just kind of found out that it's dark. Someone could have hidden there. And it looks like the shooter was behind it. Rather than from the other side. Which would have just glanced Mayor or missed Mayor. So there we go. We got some evidence to the contrary of her being the murderer. Not a bad thing. For just looking around and trying to figure things out. Phoenix Wright wants you to do things certain ways after all. And now that we've done that, we can trigger stuff it seems. Fay Manor, Winding Way. Pearl! Ah! You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Right then, can I talk to her or should I talk to her is the point. Should I maybe just present first and see what happens after? Mayor's Magatama. Slightly translucent, it's small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. Oh yeah, Mayor said to give this to you. Knack! I'm in trouble now! I started crying. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling.
That's Mystic Mayor's.
Huh? She actually spoke.
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Mayor.
You work with Mystic Mayor? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're you're Mystic Mayor's special someone.
What?
So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Mayor, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Mayor. Ah, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, we aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Of course, it's very hard for me to do a little girl's voice, so that'll be the best I can do. But it seems Pearl has opened up to us here, so let's speak. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Mayor when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Mayor's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study the Korean technique.
Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, so you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. Alright then, the item in your hand, the key. So what's that you've got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Accept it? Sure. Alright. Well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. I didn't really put it in a refined manner, mind you. Black key has been added to the court record.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? It's too good to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone's hiding a secret.
Okay. So Pearl has joined the party, we could say. However, there's nothing really else to examine here, but we know this jar is very, very important. It's really old and the ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Phoenix keeps always being interested in this incinerator, but I don't think that's going to do anything. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. Nothing at all to do. But Pearl is with us now. Oh, we know where one person is for certain, so let's just keep moving between rooms and hope the story progresses. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other late today.
Huh, she's like totally cute? Is she like your daughter?
What? No! How do you think I am? Well, you can have a kid at, like, you know, any age, really, so... Alright then, let's talk to Ini Miney, who has now the victim up again. Why? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him.
Oh. Well, there's the mechanics I spoke of. Ah, what is that?
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these cyclocks, Mr. Nick.
Cyclocks? Huh.
The more someone wants to hide the secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mystic Mayor's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this cyclock thing a try. Right then, so we got a lock there. So we need to use the Magatama somehow? By clicking again then, or do we go back and then present the Magatama?
Take that!
Take it! Right, that seems to have had a response. The victim. Ini Miney, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, how many times do I, have to repeat myself? If you're, so totally sure, then where's, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
What do you mean? Indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. Something that shows a possible connection between Ini and Dr. Gray. Well, the only thing we have is anything that's about Dr. Gray, which is the newspaper clipping. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. But that's very, very vague. But that's the only Dr. Gray related thing we actually have, so it's got to be that, if anything else. Do you know what? Maybe I should try it again. No, it won't let me actually use the Y button to actually say, take that! Here is your proof.
What is that?
Ouch, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Pearls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. Oh, I don't have enough evidence. I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time. Okay, so while it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might at least indirectly know him.
What do you mean, indirectly?
Yeah, okay, the possibility. The fact that you were here? Or is there something to do with here? Gray Surgical Clinic director had a malpractice incident murdered during a channeling. College student, a huge fan of the occult, is doing research in parapsychology. Because I can present these now as well. I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Maybe I have what I need in hand currently. Maybe I don't. Now that I've got Pearl though, let's just check around first of all, see if there's anything that I can look at. June 20th, Faye Manor Meditation Room. More talking to do? Hey, it's you, pal! So you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet? Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Ha ha! I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing us something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Right, with that said, maybe we can find the thing that we need for the Magatama. I speak to Gumshoe about May's guilt. What about May and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. You're talking about proof. We've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. A puffy-haired photographer. Whew, a word. Going to testify tomorrow.
You must be talking about Lotta, actually. Speaking of Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier.
Yeah?
Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside.
Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Mayor Faye could have done it.
What am I supposed to say to Pills now?
That is a good thing, but let's just keep learning more. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it.
He's searching through his pockets. And boy, are those big.
They look really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal?
A copy of that article?
I guess I do. I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Well, if that's the case then, let's present that first before learning any more. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day. And... Hey! It's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit!
14 patients died and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Oh. Here we go! I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you.
Alright, thanks. Right, so we got newspaper clipping number 2. What is it about?
Ini Miney? Nurse at Gray's Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep at the wheel. We have the thing we need for the Magatama for definite. Ini Miney is the link. Right, with that said, let's just keep talking to Gumshoe for the time being. Tomorrow's trial. About Mayor's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it.
Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. How can that be a thing? What? Von Karma? With his deaf voice? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. A horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Successor? Tell me more, Mr. Gumshoe.
So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. Please tell me that this person is not using the same strategies. That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh?
Wait a sec, is a 13-year-old kid allowed to be in a court of law in terms of prosecution? 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Edgeworth! Edgy! Where are you? Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Well, he's gone, he says. We have the thing we need. So let's step back to Ini Miney for just the time being. Because we know what it is. The that we're going to present. A Cyclock is there. But we'll continue on with this in the next episode. Join me then for more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, where we put our new piece of evidence to the test and try out what the Magatama has powered us up to do. Join me then, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.